Well, good morning. Happy Labor Day. We're so happy that you could join us.
Yeah, we're laboring away for you here, as you can see. But good weekend it was. It was pretty cool out there.
It's cold in here too. We've been talking all morning. As it gets chillier outside, I feel like it's also really cold in here.
We're going to be seeing these cool mornings coming. One of our directors, he was like, "Oh, why does fall have to come out?" I said, "Whoa, buddy. Hey, this is part of. We got more 90-degree days coming our way, but yeah, we got some more heat coming in too. So yeah.
Yes, and ECU has their first home game this weekend, so I know I'm looking forward to that. But the weather is going to be a little bit warm.
Yeah, all the nice warm weather is going to be coming back for us once again. So fall weather fans, I know you've even got your pumpkin spice, you said, already set to go. I mean,
Gilmore Girls, the whole shindig.
She's got it all the 9 yards down. But yeah, we'll talk more about the forecast coming up in a little bit. It does entail some quieter weather for a change, and the tropics are pretty behaving, which is some good news right now.
That is some good news. And until then, we do have some Labor Day news. Lots of people headed out to the beach at Atlantic Beach this weekend. I'm sure it was beautiful, but there is that risk of rip currents that we'll talk about later. However, our Haley Hondra was out talking to people, enjoying the waves and everything, and she has more. We'll let her take it away.
Yeah, and as you can tell, there are a ton of people down the coast here at Atlantic Beach. The water is pretty calm, the air feels great, and people are so excited to be out here celebrating Labor Day weekend. Blue shades and seagulls.
A shamu, is that what it's called?
It's called a shaboomy, yes. Are two pretty good signs. It's a holiday weekend on the beach, and for many, it's the perfect way to unwind.
Yeah, typically we try to get out of the city, and yeah, just be out in nature, be with family, friends, loved ones.
It's the big one for us. We're just here for the day, and we're back to our routine tomorrow.
That's right.
Whether that be by swimming,
tanning.
That's an easy one for her. Yeah, for me, it's fishing all day.
Or for families like the Jones, playing games.
Here we call it the beanbag toss. Yes. Okay.
Bullseye
bounce.
Bullseye bounce.
So right now the women are leading, but that's all right, guys. I'm coming back. It's okay. Just giving them a little slight so they don't quit.
But for businesses on the coast like Davis Beach, where Labor Day weekend looks a little different, whether it be increased business.
A lot of people. It's packed. I could not find a parking place. I came over today. My usual place wasn't there. I had to go way down the circle and walk all the way back, which was good exercise. It was good. I was happy. Made me happy. Yeah.
Or working during the holiday. But Patricia Davis says there's nowhere she would rather be.
I do enjoy being at the shop. I love talking to people. I always compete with remembering their first names. Always.
It seems like everybody here is having a great start to their Labor Day weekend, but wherever you are and whatever you're doing, make sure you're staying safe. In Atlantic Beach, Haley Hollinger, WITN News.
All right, so some good news there. It was a beautiful weekend and a little windy, as you can tell, and that is going to be the trend for this week, right, Dustin?
Just about every day this week we've got a threat of wind, and I think it's better than a threat of a tropical storm, in my opinion.
I'm right there with you. Fingers crossed we keep those away for a lot longer.
Right now it's quiet. It's really quiet right now, but we want to give some thanks to some folks. Amanda joining us as always. Thank you very much. And another special individual you'd like to give us a shout out to.
Shirley. I keep forgetting her last name, but she messages me a lot of the time in the morning. So Shirley, if you're watching, your messages mean so much. I love that you are watching and that you continue just to give us all so much encouragement and compliments, and it means a lot, especially working in the industry that we do. You know, you get a lot of hate comments. I know Jim's talked a lot about some of the more recent ones that he's gotten. But yeah, we just really appreciate all of the nice messages, like Amanda and Shirley and the rest of you who always give good encouragement.
Absolutely. And it makes you feel good. You know, somebody's watching you out there like, oh, okay, they really are out there looking at you. Because all we see is a camera in front of us and our directors and our producers giving us cues, whereas there's many of you watching out there. So thank you very much for doing that. But yeah, always good stuff with that.
Absolutely. Well, we've got some weather news and, like Dustin said, some good news.
Yes, a lot of happy news in our forecast, pretty for sure. Starting things out towards our sanitary restaurant camera there in Morehead City. No real concerns with that anytime soon. So pretty nice weather finally moving in our forecast in our favor as we head towards this Labor Day today. Normally, I was looking at some highs last year, Mary. We had highs in the upper 80s the last couple of Labor Days. So we've been pretty warm. This year we're going to be below 85 for a lot of locations today. So nice change of scenery, no doubt about. And over towards the Newsroom over there, I don't know who owns this boat, but it has been in the live camera shot, and it's a beautiful beautiful boat, but I don't know who owns it. Or it's a
Yes,
beautiful boat.
it is beautiful.
Out there. So, but other than that, it's an example to enjoy the nice weather. Further inland coming into Goldsboro, we're also pretty quiet skies. Overall, though, with those rain showers off our coast, don't really worry about them as much because they're moving way out of our way and giving us some quiet conditions to enjoy on this Monday. So overall, if you're going to be outside today, you have plenty of reasons to soak in and get you a nice suntan maybe along the beach as we're going to be seeing those nice array of sunshine, maybe some clouds out there. But this morning, though, if you're further inland to I-95, even back towards, say, central North Carolina, you've got some upper 40s. We didn't get that close this morning. We had like 52, 53 is kind of the coolest we've seen so far this morning out there as well. And as Amanda says, yes, it does feel great outside. And I hope you have an enjoyable Labor Day yourself, too. 70s back towards the coastline. Excuse me. Again, other than that, we are in a good shaping forecast to be enjoying ourselves outdoors because the temperatures are a lot cooler than they are right now. 7, 8, 9 degrees cooler for a lot of locations. That wind also makes things feel a little bit cool as well. So you do have that north-facing breeze, which is why we've got those high rip current risks for the northern Outer Banks. Ample sunshine here will continue through about 10, 11 o'clock. We'll get a few fair weather clouds filtering on in at times. Most of us will stay fairly dry for the day. Stray sprinkle can't be rolled out, maybe a raindrop here or there. But overall, we're going to be seeing a nice and dandy day ahead of us here. As we go through the rest of this afternoon, looking good. By the time we're getting off work, we're going to probably be ready for a nap. The rest of you are going to be outside soaking in some sunshine today. You're going to have that advantage point with that. Quiet skies tonight. A little cool once again tomorrow morning. Probably less of the 50s, more of those upper 50s and lower 60s out there. So not as going to be as cool as it was today. Maybe a stray isolated shower here or there late tomorrow night, but that is going to be very just a far stretch with that too. So rainfall amounts are not overly high, maybe half an inch to inch or two. If you get those heavy downpours setting up there, you may pick up a quick hit or miss with that in mind. So just keep that in the back of your notes. We do have those the north-facing beaches here, right there, about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So it's very windy along the Outer Banks. Inland locations are going to see breezes pick up later tomorrow by the time you're going to bed, and then we'll pick up again on Wednesday too. So kind of a triple day effect with winds lingering with that. But it also brings a nice refreshing air with those dew points and the humidity dropping at least through Friday. I mean, I think we can do Thursday, Friday, and the coming weekend. Yes, we have a south breeze come about. We'll also have a north breeze too. So until then, we have another strong cold front coming in well after late next week. We may see those temperatures fall back down again to where they've been the last several days. All right, there's your rip current forecast. Again, moderate for both the Crystal Coast, southern Outer Banks, northern Outer Banks. You're dealing with a high risk of rip currents right there too. So again, watch out for those flags flying, especially for the north-facing beaches. Still a good day to go on the sand maybe, but watch out for the water with that too. Forecast showcases lots of sunshine, some clouds in between, but overall the forecast inland is going to be seeing some pretty warmer conditions here around as our highs get back to near 90 degrees by the end of the week and into the weekend.
And Dustin, we were saying on sunrise, even with these higher temperatures and hotter temperatures, those overnight lows are still going to feel like fall, but you said earlier that it's going to come back with some heat.
The muggy air is returning for us once again. So I thought we were done with summer. Not just yet. We do have a lot more to get to because usually we get to about this time of year, it's like, okay, are we done? Are we done with summer? We still can get some 90, even sometimes in October we can feel like 90 degrees at times, but that's rare that happens though. So it can happen. Yes. Are we going to see it this year? Time will tell, but overall, at least for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be below average most of the time with those couple of 90 degrees mixed in.
Yeah, earlier I was talking to my future mother-in-law about our wedding upcoming in September, on September 26th, and how this is wedding month for us, and we were thinking about how nice the temperatures have been today and even last week. But that heat could come back even for wedding day, so fingers crossed it will not.
I got to put a good forecast for in there. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. If it's raining outside, but they say normally it means rain's good luck if it rains. Right?
With all of our meteorologists and forecasters who are coming to our wedding, I keep joking with them. I think that y'all need to do some rain dance and work your magic so that it does not rain on that day.
I'll talk to our other guys here and the people that are heading there. No, but I hope it all goes well with that. But I will say, normally by that time, the 90s normally go away. We're kind of in those upper 70s and low to mid 80s. Still on the humid side, but I mean, it's September, so you got to get with the punches.
For sure. But take advantage of these fall-like temperatures now because they are beautiful, as Amanda mentioned earlier. But we will be back at 8 a.m. for another news and weather update. Until then, we hope that you enjoy your Labor Day. Grab some coffee, pumpkin spice, maybe with a little ice like you mentioned earlier. But we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.